Outsourcing to grow a more efficient, profitable, and fun business. Gain free time, lower stress, improve happiness and satisfaction by Dwayne Fatel, business coach and owner of DNet Marketing. So the problem with most entrepreneurs is they have great talents, but many times they think they can do it all. They have the Superman syndrome. By outsourcing the day-to-day tasks, the business owner has more time to focus on generating income. Knowing your business is critical, but keeping yourself indispensable keeps your business unscalable. And you need to realize that removing yourself from low-level operations is the smartest investment you can make in long-term success of your business. The goal is to work smarter and not harder. You need to outsource the tasks that you can get completed at less than your average hourly earnings. So if you're working 50 hours or 50 weeks a year, taking 2 weeks for vacation, working 40 hours a week, and you're earning $100,000 a year, you're at $50 an hour. And if you're working half that time, just 20 hours a week, you're at $100 an hour. So you really need to outsource, because you can outsource for more than you think for a lot less money than you would imagine. So the inspiration for this presentation really comes from a couple books here. Thomas Friedman wrote The World is Flat. It's just an excellent, well-researched book about how we are a global economy. Just really an excellent read or listen. I listen to audio. 4-Hour Work Week. Tim Ferriss goes into details with a lot of how-tos on outsourcing your business. It's just an excellent book. Gave me a lot of inspiration. Built to Sell. Any book or any business that you're creating, you really need to look at it as how to create that business so that you can step away from that business and it can still thrive. And this book is really a great source on information on how to go about and do that. So benefits of outsourcing. So you can work from anywhere in the world, with your laptop and your phone, and you can decrease your expenses, and you can really increase your economies of scale and spend time on the income generating activities and really spend time, getting your work week down, Tim Ferriss, 4-Hour Work Week. So when to outsource? Really, yesterday. You really want to take care of this stuff, as soon as possible. If you're tapped out yourself or you've got people working with you already, now is the time to really outsource the work and really look at what you can get done with the right outsourcers. So finding the right contractors. A good place to start is your own network. You've got your bankers or lawyers you're working with right now. Check it out. Look online. Your LinkedIn contacts, your Facebook Facebook friends. If you're part of a BNI or I'm part of a ULink network, that's where I go to for outsourcers. Or maybe your local community college. This is American River College. That's what it stands for, ARC. People are looking to get started in the work world, and you can get them super cheap, and they're going to be right in your office working with you if you do want to work in the office. After your local network, I would suggest going online, and you can get some highly skilled people. Elance and Odesk are merged, but still they are an excellent source to go to. Fiverr, Fiverr.com. You can get stuff done for $5. It's amazing what talent is out there at Fiverr. But you're going to have some challenges. You got some security or language issues. But the cool thing is, with this challenge, you're finishing up your workday, going to bed, but someone overseas is just starting their workday. So as you're going to bed and sleeping, they're working. So you wake up in the morning, you got your email inbox, you get some work that's done for you. So that's, the challenge is also the benefit here as well. But you get through the security issues, you get some, specialized software. If you're working with that, you can work through that. Working with contractors, Tim Ferriss in his book, The 4-Hour Work Week, really goes into detail about working with contractors overseas. You want to be very specific, and you want to start with small tasks at first, and then you work your way up to more detailed tasks and more freedom. But there's going to be a learning curve, just like anything. Hang in there, because you're going to get better. Your outsourcer is going to get better, and you're going to have more freedom to work on the more important tasks. So what to outsource? And really, there are three types of categories. The first one is the highly skilled or executive expertise type of level of outsourcer. Maybe you're at a point in your business where you need some CFO type of work. Well, you have CFO for hire type of people that can come in and really help you with your analysis and direction with your accounting work. But really the point of this presentation is to focus on the highly repetitive type of tasks or the specialized type of knowledge that you can outsource. So administrative tasks are probably one of the most important things that get done with your business, but they can easily be outsourced. And there's a whole long list of activities that can be done. You know, the email type of work, the customer service type of work, calendar management, you know, reminder, database building. Oh my God, the list is endless what needs to be done with businesses. But the great thing is you can get them outsourced. So what are the costs? If you need to get tasks done, there are many services that will take care of tasks, you know, with $3 to $5. But really, the ideal scenario is that you're going to work on your business and think about getting a virtual assistant to work with you on an ongoing basis. And you know, Online Jobs PH, that's for the Philippines. That's a resource that I would recommend. But there are so many others. Assistant Match, Assist You. These are virtual assistants that will work with you, and you can bring them on. You know, you can try them before you bring them on full time, but really full time is the ideal. Now, keep in mind, you know, the minimum wage in the Philippines, I don't know the exact wage, but it's around $1.30 an hour. And that's lower skilled, but if you're bringing on someone at full time, you might be paying them $3, $4 an hour. Okay, $4 times 40 hours, $160 a week for a full-time person. That's college level. That's what you're getting for $3 and $4 an hour. It's amazing the skills that people have, and they're going to work for you. Now, one of the first things is that if you're on the phone a lot, people are calling you to book appointments or whatever, you really need to have a virtual assistant answering your phone. You're going to give a level of authenticity, professionalism. One of my friends has a company, it's called MyVasi, just really, just fantastic service. There's so many others that you can look to, but, you know, just get away from the phone if you can. Do your work if you're out in the field. So yeah, outsource your phone calls. Research. If you're going to do any type of presentation work and you need some research done, and this is research that you can find on the internet, why do it yourself? Really, you can outsource it. They can do it a lot faster than you and for a lot less money. Graphic design work, any digital presentations, you know, unless you're really skilled in this area, really you need to outsource it. The presentation here that you're watching here, it's a Prezi. I spent, really it's $15. I needed it done at a quick turnaround time, and the initial presentation I had done, because it was a rush, it was 15 instead of 5, but I got done in 5. Or actually, it was longer, so it would have been $10, but I spent an extra $5 to get it done. So use the time you saved rehearsing your presentation instead of working on your presentation. So as many people are in sales, you know, it's all about the numbers, and you know, more calls equal more sales and leads. And really, there are pieces of your sales process that you can outsource. Setting appointments, for example, is one of the things that the people really have a hard time doing. You don't want to do it. It's, you know, dialing for dollars. It's tough work, but someone has to do it, and you can outsource that piece of the sales process. So I know personally accounting, this is an area where, you know, I can do accounting work. It'll take me 3-4 hours, but I hire someone, it takes them a half hour. If you're like that, you absolutely have to get some accounting or bookkeeping help. But if you're going to do, you know, the tax preparation or have someone do that, you really want to check with the certifying organizations to make sure that the work is getting done correctly. That's the recommendation I would have for you. Marketing, I come from owning a marketing company the last 4 years, and really this is an area that I take pieces and I outsource it. I mean, there's so much that can be done with professionals, and they're going to be, you know, proficient in one or a few areas, and they do excellent work. I go to Fiverr for a lot of my gigs. I've worked with a number of contractors on Elance. Guru.com is another source you can go to. Just a couple examples here. This is a logo. It went through many iterations, but this is the final logo that my client went with, and it was $10 in the end. Nice logo. Here's a header, got done for $5, and here's an advertisement that got done, and this was $5. Now, these images here, they're already in their files. They've paid for the rights to use these files, and then they already probably have a template. They can pop this stuff in there, and it probably took them maybe 10 minutes. And I'm paying $5 for this, and this is what they used on our website. We used it in their Facebook and other places, and it's a nice piece. I couldn't do this in a couple hours. I mean, I could monkey around and get something done like this, but it was just really nice to have it outsourced, and hour later or a couple hours later, it's done. So with outsourcing, you now get all three. I mean, you used to choose two of the three. You can get high quality work and get it done quickly, but you're going to really pay a high premium for that. Well, now you don't have to worry about that. You can get all this type of work done, and you get all three. It's wonderful. So, if you're not outsourcing now, hopefully you're inspired with this. One last area of outsourcing that I just want to touch on is that you can outsource personal tasks as well. And the next slide I'm going to go to, it's coming up on Father's Day, and I want to do something special for my dad. And so I went to Fiverr, and I found a musician that does little specialized, personalized little gigs. And they took a little bit of information from what I sent them, and they made a song out of it. My father absolutely loved it. So here I'm gonna play this here.
John Fatal, it's your special day. John Fatal, happy Father's Day. It's no big deal, you say it all the time. You love to dance even though you're 80. We love it. Sailing is your passion, hoist the anchor. Come on board. You love your 4 sons and they love you, so happy Father's Day. John Fatal, happy Father's Day. Lots of love from Dwayne and Darcy Fatal.
Have fun with outsourcing. It's not just for business tasks. Again, my name is Dwayne Fatal, business coach and owner of DNet Marketing. You can reach me at dwayne@dnetmarketing.com or at 916-847-2377. I hope you're inspired and that you will seriously consider looking at the pieces of your business that you can outsource, or maybe someone in your organization can outsource. Go online, you'll be surprised. So, hope you have a great day.